Deep within the industrial sector, a transformation of nature is about to take place. This is where biology meets engineering.
Every morning, shipments arrive from sustainable farms across the globe. The raw material, Python reticulatus.
Preserved in heavy crates, these skins are the canvas for what will become some of the world's most expensive garments. The facility is vast, a cathedral of manufacturing designed to handle thousands of skins with clinical precision.
Inside the crates, the skins are packed in rock salt. This ancient method arrests decay, freezing time until the process can begin.
The salt draws out moisture and kills bacteria. It is the first line of defense in preserving the intricate scale pattern.
Upon arrival, every skin is unfurled. Workers look for the natural geometry that defines a high-grade hide. Traceability is paramount. A digital tag tracks the skin's journey from the swamp to the sewing needle. The first step of the metamorphosis is the wash. The salt must be purged to prepare the collagen fibers. High-pressure jets strip away the debris. It is a violent but necessary cleansing, rehydrating the skin for the chemistry to come. Submerged in rotating drums, the skins are soaked in a brine solution. They begin to soften, losing the rigidity of the preservation state. Specialized surfactants are introduced. These break down natural fats that would otherwise turn the leather rancid. The fleshing machine, a rotating cylinder of razor-sharp blades, shaves away the underside of the dermis. Precision is key. Cut too deep, and the pattern is ruined. Cut too shallow, and the leather will never cure. Once fleshed, the skins are rinsed one final time. They are now pure collagen, ready for the alchemy of tanning.
We enter the tanning hall. These massive wooden drums are the beating heart of the factory, running 24 hours a day.
The skins are loaded in bulk. This is where the magic happens, converting perishable skin into durable leather. Chromium salts and vegetable tannins are added. This chemical cocktail bonds with the protein structure of the skin.
Once sealed, the environment inside becomes a pressurized chamber of chemical reaction.
For 48 hours, the skins tumble. The mechanical action drives the tanning agents deep into the fiber network.
When the door opens, the skins have changed.
They are now wet blue, stable, rot-proof, and incredibly strong.
Heavy rollers press out the excess moisture. The skin is now leather, but it is far from finished.
Now begins the drying phase. In climate-controlled lofts, the skins hang like tapestries, acclimating to the air. For speedier production, some batches pass through infrared tunnels. The heat must be gentle to prevent the scales from curling.
Some are air-dried, stretched on wooden frames. Others use vacuum dryers to accelerate the process while maintaining a flat surface.
After drying, the leather is still stiff and requires conditioning to bring out the final luster and feel.
The leather is now permanent and dyed, but lacks the signature luster. The finishing process is where the artistry of the tanner truly shines.
First, the surface must be leveled and softened. A heavy-duty buffing machine lightly sands the underside to create a uniform, suede-like texture.
Any remaining imperfections are meticulously addressed by hand, with skilled artisans lightly sanding or trimming edges.
Next, a chemical finish is applied. This coat can be a matte sealant, a shiny lacquer, or a protective resin, depending on the desired look.
In some cases, a hand buff or antique finish is preferred, where waxes and oils are manually worked into the leather to create a soft patina.
With the finished set, every single skin undergoes a final, exhaustive quality control inspection before it is deemed ready for cutting.
This inspection checks for pinholes, color consistency, and imperfections in the glazing, ensuring only the top-tier material moves on.
The journey from a raw hide to this beautiful, resilient material is complete. The leather is now stacked
And bundled for the next chapter, the cutting floor.
The final, polished leather leaves the tannery and arrives at the atelier,
where designers and master pattern makers await to bring their creations to life. Pattern making is the blueprint. Artisans meticulously design paper templates,
Maximizing the use of the expensive material and positioning the scales for the best aesthetic.
With exotic skins, placement is paramount. The unique belly and flank scales are carefully
centered to ensure the final product has a symmetrical, stunning appearance.
The most skilled part is the cutting. Every piece is cut by hand, with the artisan following the pattern and respecting the grain and natural flow of the scales.
Unlike fabric, a mistake here is final. There is no hiding a misplaced cut on python leather. This demands years of experience and unwavering focus.
Once the primary pieces are cut, they move to preparation. Edges are thinned and internal structure pieces are added to provide stiffness and shape.
Adhesion is crucial. Specialized, fast-curing glue is applied sparingly to hold sections in place.
The final assembly happens at the sewing machine. This is where the two-dimensional pieces become a three-dimensional object.
Stitching python requires a specific needle and thread tension to ensure the delicate scales are not damaged and the seam is perfectly straight.
For luxury items, every stitch is an act of meticulous craftsmanship, often reinforced by hand at critical stress points, like handles and corners.
The edges are then finished, a process known as edge painting, where multiple layers of protective, color-matched sealant are applied and polished. Hardware is added: zippers, clasps, buckles, often custom cast in precious metals to complement the exotic nature of the python leather.
The interior is fitted with a lining, typically silk, suede, or premium leather, completing the ursule inside of the final piece.
Every fold, every curve, every scale is a testament to the journey the raw hide has taken. Before the product can leave the atelier, it faces one last rigorous inspection, the final quality check.
Any minute flaw, a loose thread, or a scratch sends the item back for immediate, skilled remediation. Once approved, the item is stamped with the brand's unique hallmark, signifying its quality and authenticity.
It is then carefully cleaned, polished, and meticulously wrapped, ready for its presentation to the world.
The journey from a living creature to a timeless piece of luxury is complete.
What you see is more than just leather. It is a story of transformation, a commitment to quality, and a profound respect for the craft.
The python leather suit, the luxury handbag, the bespoke boots, they are not just products.
They are the legacy of the tannery and the atelier.
This concludes our python leather tanning process from raw to finished goods. Give this video a like, share, comment, and subscribe for more upcoming factory tours.